Hello and welcome to our video guide on evaluating websites from the Los Angeles Southwest College Library. The internet offers access to a wide range of resources. Search engines such as Google, Yahoo, or Bing allow you to search the internet based on your search keywords, and they use an algorithm to rank and lump different kinds of websites and resources into one place. The best stuff may not be on the top of your search results, so as researchers, we have to know how to look at the search results with a critical eye and how to evaluate websites. Keep in mind, the more you use a search engine, the more the search engine knows about you. The more it learns about your behavior, what you search on, what you click on, the better it gets at providing you with the search results that it thinks that you want to see. There are many websites out there on the internet and in social media that are designed to provide us with bad information, misleading or misinformation, or some sites promote hoaxes or conspiracy theories, or are just satirical in nature. This is why it is very important to evaluate your sources, especially sources that come from the internet, because not everything that you find will be credible, accurate, or relevant. So how do you evaluate websites? Let's start by looking at an example. I've already entered my search terms and I've clicked on search, and now it is time to evaluate my search results. I go through the list and I look at the titles, and I will click on a title that looks interesting to me. I find this one, Supreme Court set to consider addressing lower court ruling. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this opens up to that particular web page or article from this website. Before I spend too much time actually reviewing the content of this particular article, I want to find out more about this particular website. So first I locate their name, which is usually towards the top of every web page. And I'm also going to look for an About Us or Contact Us. This is usually located at the top, either on the left or on the right, or you can scroll all the way to the bottom of a page, and most likely you will also find information about them at the bottom. In this case, they have their About Us at the top and at the bottom as well. From here, I'm going to click on Mission, Financial Transparency, and Governance. You can take the same approach on almost any website, and this will work. So I'm going to click on that to open it. And here I can learn more about what they're saying about themselves, about their mission, their vision, who they are, the intent of the website. And you can gather a lot of information from looking at this to help you determine if they have any particular bias, and if they have a bias, what is that bias? I'm going to continue scrolling down, and in this website, I also find information about who's funding this particular website. In addition to looking at their About Us page and looking at who's funding the page as they say it about themselves, you can also open up another tab and actually research that particular website or organization or any association or foundation or people who are funding that particular website. In this case, the name of the website is Genetic Literacy Project. So I'm going to go ahead and Google Genetic Literacy Project. And let's just see what other people are saying about them. The first result I see is a link to their own website and additional sources. So this one from sourcewatch.org says that it's a corporate front formerly funded by Monsanto. That according to this website, this particular organization frequently attacks scientists, science, journalists, and others who criticize Monsanto or its products. So I could take the time right now and open up some of these articles to see what else they have to say about this. But from what I can tell right now, there's some controversy about the Genetic Literacy Project. So I'm going to go back to my search results and I will try to find another source. So now I'm looking at my search results and I find another source or a link that I find interesting, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the link. In this case, this one's from Routers.com and the title is Bayer Takes Legal Battle Over Roundup Cancer Claims. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that to open up that page. And here's the web page within the Routers website, which is an article. Before I spend too much time looking at the content of this article, I'm going to take the same approach and I'm going to investigate the source themselves. So I'm going to go back towards the top to see if I can find an About Us page. I don't see it, so what I'm going to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. And here it is. Information about Routers. And then I can click on all of these links to learn more about who they are, their history, any bias that they might have. I can click on About Routers. And then from this page, I can read, or I can go back to the About Us button on the far right, and then I can learn more about it by looking at some of these other links and spend some time exploring the content. In addition to reading about what they say about themselves, we could take the same approach from earlier and Google the company or the organization. The first link I see is a link to their website again. I'm going to scroll down and browse through some pages to see if there are other people writing about them. Here's their parent company, their Facebook page. I don't see anything too controversial about them. So what I'm going to do is take a look at the Wikipedia article that I saw. News organization, their history. So from looking at this information, I could see that this is a reputable news organization. I haven't found anything too concerning that would make me doubt that routers could be a good possible source. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the article. And now it is time to review the source itself. First, identify the different elements of the article, like the date, the title of the article, and the author. This information is usually towards the top or above the content of the article, or if you can't find it there, then you can scroll to the bottom. In this case, that information is located on the top. In this case, the author is the group author, which is routers. They don't name a specific person, but it's a group author, which is the same name as the organization and the same name of the website. Take a look at the date of publication. Make sure that the date is current for your research project. Next, take a close look at the content. Any text, graphics, video, or anything else that might be located on the page. Based on what you see and read, can you tell the purpose of this source? Is it to inform, to sell, to spread a political or social point of view, or to share news? As you read the text within the article, identify opinions versus facts. Look for their claims. Look to see what kind of bias it may have. Furthermore, does the article cite their sources? As you evaluate the claims, ask yourself, is the content accurate, verifiable? Does it make sense? Be sure to take time to follow their sources and to fact check their claims by either Googling those claims and confirming them in other sources. Based on your research, do other sources confirm the same claims? Be sure that you click on any links that the article provides. And before you use the source, ask yourself, is this source appropriate and relevant for my research project? Does it help me answer my research question? Be sure to review the assignment requirements before you select any of your sources. If after you review the content and ask yourself these questions, do you feel comfortable using this source? If in doubt, then look for another source. If this looks like it could be a good source for your project, then go ahead and use it. Be sure to save the source or email it so that you have it when it's time for you to use it in your project, such as creating any in-text references and creating your citations in your works cited or references citation page. For more information on evaluating sources, research, or citations, please contact your librarians. Thank you for watching our video.